Is there any idea why Diddy would want to poison Jamie Foxx?
Were victims
They
or
victims.
were perpetrating?
Victims.
They were all eight were victimized.
Yeah.
Sean Combs in Miami. She wasn't drinking because she was pregnant.
Jamie Foxx has just been assaulted at a hotel in Beverly Hills, just days after he revealed that Diddy tried to poison him during a Netflix special. Police are investigating the assault, and reports are coming in that Diddy is trying to silence Jamie after he snitched on him.
Actor Jamie Foxx was injured during an altercation at a Beverly Hills restaurant. Foxx is speaking out about the incident, which is being investigated by police. It comes just days after the Oscar winner revealed for the first time that a brain bleed caused him to suffer a stroke last year. Here's ABC's Phil Lipoff.
Tonight, actor Jamie Foxx is recovering after an altercation at his birthday dinner in Beverly Hills left him needing stitches. Local police received a call about an incident at the high-end Mr. Chow restaurant near Rodeo Drive just after 10 p.m. Friday night. A representative for the actor saying someone from another table threw a glass that hit Foxx in the face. It's unclear whether Foxx was involved in the fight or merely a bystander. No arrests were made, but the investigation remains ongoing. It has already been an eventful month for the Oscar winner. In his recently released Netflix stand-up special, Foxx opened up about the mysterious health crisis that put him in the hospital for several weeks last year. Foxx telling the audience a doctor gave his family a grim diagnosis.
He told my sister some horrible news about her big brother. He said he's having a brain bleed that's led to a stroke.
But now, the actor is proud he beat the odds.
Said I couldn't walk, but look at me now.
And Lindsay, Foxx appears to be keeping this positive attitude through this latest incident, writing on social media this morning, "The devil is busy, but I'm too blessed to be stressed." Lindsay?
Foxx seemingly brushing it off.
Back in April of 2023, Jamie Foxx suddenly disappeared from the public spotlight, and news came out that he was actually in the hospital due to a mysterious illness. Fast forward to almost a year later, and Jamie Foxx had still not been seen in public, and it was only after Diddy went to jail that Jamie Foxx started coming out again and appearing on screen. Now, Jamie Foxx is coming out on stage and telling everyone that it was actually Diddy who poisoned him and sent him to the hospital. This allegation has been corroborated by everyone who was close to Diddy. Gene Deal, Jaguar Wright, and even the recent FBI case all prove that the drugs found in Jamie's systems were the same ones that Diddy. Big Homie C, a bodyguard who actually knew the people around Jamie Foxx, has actually confirmed this allegation too, and talked about how everyone in the industry's inner circle knew that Jamie Foxx was poisoned by Diddy, and Jamie actually reported Diddy to the FBI. Jamie himself has confessed that he was present at Diddy's freak-off parties and even managed to record some of what was happening. Jamie Foxx realized how dangerous Diddy actually was and tried to rat him out, so Diddy poisoned him. Kim Porter allegedly died of pneumonia, and Diddy reportedly has drugs that can cause that.
About anything that you actually seen, you know, what are some of the things that you heard behind the scenes that were going on before this indictment actually dropped?
Well, I know he poisoned Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it. I know that's a fact.
So, wait, you're saying that Diddy poisoned Jamie Foxx and that's how Jamie Foxx got sick?
Jamie Foxx reported this man to the FBI because of this. Facts.
Wow. Okay, and how did you hear about this? If you can tell me, or if you can't, that's all good. But you know what I'm saying, like, well, you know, people are they're gonna want to know, you know what I'm saying, how this happened, or you know what I'm saying, what's the backstory to this?
But by the time this drop, this is gonna be in the stratosphere. It's gonna be in the ether by the time this drop. You could probably look it up right now. But by the time this interview drop, this is gonna be out in the ether for sure. These people poison people, bro. I've been poisoned 3 times. Why am I testing positive for cyanide? You feel me? Why I had pneumonia 3 times. So people like, man, why he breathe like that? Because I only got one lung. And then I had a car crash. I got one nostril permanently blocked. And I done had pneumonia 3 times. Somebody been trying to poison me. My brother got poisoned with me. The little lady I was bodyguarding, she got poisoned. Like, somebody is carrying on these antics. These is facts.
Is there any idea why Diddy would want to poison Jamie Foxx?
You get called to testify if you on camera and some of this footage, and you want to make it a little bit easier for yourself. It's ways in this industry people go about doing things. Just know I tested positive for cyanide 3 times after drinking some bottles in the club. Once you get hit with the cyanide, it turns into pneumonia. I had it 3 times. So, fact.
So I just want to make sure we're talking about what was it, a year or 2 ago or so, when Jamie Foxx got real sick and everybody said he had a stroke.
Yes.
We're talking about that, or we're talking about something different?
I'm talking about that.
People who were actually in the audience of Jamie Foxx's special, including Choke No Joke, have confirmed that Jamie really was exposing Diddy. Jamie knows that this is the only opportunity he'll ever get to send Diddy to jail. Diddy is dangerous, and no one could go to the feds or try to stand up against him while he was out in the streets. But now with Diddy behind bars, more than 300 victims have come forward. Diddy is trying to keep everyone quiet and is calling his friends from jail, asking them to silence people. This is why his bail was denied.
Jamie Foxx states in the special that Diddy was responsible for what happened to him, and he is the one that called the FBI on him.
It kind of makes me think about a couple things too. So we just talked about Jay-Z and Puff. There was also this allegation floating around that Diddy has set up Jamie Foxx, or that Diddy was the reason why Jamie Foxx got in the hospital. Did you hear that rumor? And what's the detail that you understood what took place? Because all of us thought it was COVID related, and I think Jamie even saw a video of him talking about he had took something and then
Right.
Sometime later he fell out. But what's going on with that?
Well, there was a rumor, or I can't say it was a truth because I wasn't there, but there's been a rumor that the whole time when Jamie was out, for the industry insiders, Diddy had did that to him.
Okay.
He caught Jamie filming, allegedly, or whatever. They told Jamie to chill. He didn't chill, and allegedly Diddy and security beat Jamie, and that's why Jamie was in the hospital, allegedly, right? But then there's the thing where they saying that they gave him some type of pill or something that knocked him out. But it all was alleged connected back to Diddy, right? Because something happened with Diddy and Jamie. Now, more recently, Jamie has a special coming out on Netflix called What Had Really Happened Was, and I went to the taping of it. It was 3 days taping. I went to the first show, I went to the last show.
Okay.
Jamie Foxx states in this, spoiler alert, but Jamie Foxx states in the special that Diddy was responsible for what happened to him, and he is the one that called the FBI on him.
So it's gotta be a joke though, right?
I don't think he was joking. Y'all can determine was he joking or not when you see the show. Because to me, I'm a new comedian, right? I've learned and learned from game. I know when somebody's setting up a punchline, and I know when you're serious. And when he said it, I called, and I'm the one that called the FBI. He said, Diddy, is the one that did something to me or whatever. And I'm not going to give out, I don't want to give away his jokes or nothing, but after he said Diddy did something to me, he said, and I'm the one that called the feds on him. So everybody out here that's talking about Diageo, this, that, and the other, better go back and think about when that happened to Jamie and start looking at the chain of events.
That's deep. That's really deep. So, because I would say the timeline does reflect Jamie went down. That was last year. And then are we saying that something in response, Jamie responded and alerted whatever activity Puff had going on to shut him down as like his get back?
Is it really a coincidence that we didn't see Jamie Foxx for more than a year, but as soon as Diddy gets sent to jail, Jamie Foxx starts being seen out in the open again? Secondly, why did Jamie Foxx go to the feds? If he really had a stroke, then why are the feds investigating it? It doesn't make sense. There are no friends in this industry, like DJ Academic said. Everyone is just looking for an opportunity to one-up the other person, and since Diddy was blackmailing everyone with the tapes he had, everyone secretly wanted him gone. This is why no one is coming to his side. Even Harvey Weinstein and Danny Masterson had celebrities coming out to support them, but no one is coming out in favor of Diddy. Secretly, everyone wants him and his tapes gone.
I wouldn't say his get back, but for his protection, Jamie was scared, right? He disappeared, right? He out now as soon as Puff went to jail, right? We see him at the game with Jerry Jones, right? Before, nobody seen Jamie. We just had these mysterious sightings of him on the boat, and then they had the fake Jamie out here, right? Then we haven't seen him. As soon as Puff went to jail, he was at the goddamn Dallas basketball game. I mean football game, right? And now he just went and shot his special. And who's special strongly based around? Diddy.
Now, interesting enough, Jamie has always had like jokes about Diddy. In his I Might Need Security special, he has a bit about Diddy then.
Yeah,
and
but it's not this.
And it's interesting though, because I thought they were always friends. I thought they had like a history of friendship.
They did.
And he always would go to Puff's parties. And
They did. They had a bromance, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? They was bros.
And then it went sour.
Somewhere. Under the rainbow. Somewhere under the rainbow.
As we peel back the layers of this story, we see that people around Diddy that don't agree with him have a strange way of disappearing. Gene Deal, Diddy's ex-bodyguard, has confirmed that Diddy had access to drugs that could send you into a coma, and it's possible that these drugs were what Diddy added to Jamie's drinks. Jamie knows that Diddy was coming after him, and that's why he went to the feds. It's like Choke said, Jamie was scared of Diddy. Even now, Diddy is allegedly sending people after Jamie. He wants everyone to know that you don't mess with him.
You personally, you think it's possible that Diddy drove Jamie Foxx?
If Jamie Foxx was at a Diddy party, and what we're finding out now, and what they're allegedly saying now, that he had certain kind of alcohol with drugs in it. We had certain kind of allegedly baby oil with drugs in it. And those people touch those certain things, and they have that certain things in them, it can react to their bodies and make them go through those certain type of situations. Brother, if you touch fentanyl, you could die.
With Diddy behind bars, some of his accomplices have also started being named in lawsuits too. Jay-Z, allegedly Diddy's right-hand man, who helped him arrange the parties and supplied him with minors, has also been named in a lawsuit. This new lawsuit claims that Jay-Z was involved in rape of a 13-year-old minor, along with Sean Diddy Combs back in 2000 at an after-party, following the MTV Video Music Awards in New York City. Allegedly, this minor was drunk too.
Rap and media mogul Jay-Z now accused of raping a 13-year-old girl in 2000 along with Sean Diddy Combs. Now, this lawsuit was originally filed back in October in the Southern District of New York, listing Diddy as the defendant, but it was just refiled today to include Jay-Z now, whose real name is Sean Carter. Of course, he's the husband of Beyonce. The anonymous accuser alleging the assault occurred after she was driven to an after-party following the MTV Video Music Awards. The suit says she was offered a drink that made her feel, quote, woozy. lightheaded and felt like she needed to lie down. Shortly after, the suit claims Jay-Z and Diddy entered the room where she was resting, eventually sexually assaulting her. And now, just in the last hour, we are hearing from Jay-Z and his team of lawyers. They are denying the claim and say that they are the victims of blackmail, saying, quote, "I will not give you one red penny, and my only heartbreak is for my family." Joining us now to break this all down as it's happening, News Nation Law and Justice contributor, former FBI Special Agent Jennifer Coffendorfer. Jennifer, thanks for staying with us on this.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
And so we just received a response from the victim's lawyer, really just in the last few minutes. Take a look. This is on social media. A lawyer, Tony Busby, saying Jay-Z has, quote, "tried to bully and harass me and this plaintiff, but his conduct has had the opposite impact." He goes on to say that the allegations speak for themselves and he will let the facts come out in court, not in the media. What do you make of this real-time back and forth that we're seeing between these two parties tonight?
Well, it is interesting, and I think it's because Jay-Z came out so strongly and said, listen, I'm going to go after you, and then he filed a suit quickly on the heels of the other suit against Busby and the accusers. So because of that, you're seeing this taunting sort of back and forth in the media.
The details of these cases are shocking, and they all point towards the same thing. Diddy and Jay-Z were involved in the use of hundreds, and they weren't working alone. Celebrities allegedly stood by and watched as the was happening, and they did nothing to stop it. These celebrities instead helped Diddy and Jay-Z cover up their abuse. This industry had some truly disgusting secrets, and they're all going to be exposed now.
Inside the building, plaintiff recognized many celebrities as she entered what appeared to be a large living room or foyer containing a large crowd. Plaintiff attempted to mingle in the crowd and talk to several of the celebrities that she recognized and whom she wanted to see at the VMAs. Waitstaff circulated throughout the room, carrying trays of drinks, and loud music played throughout the venue. Plaintiff observed widespread use, including marijuana and cocaine. After attempting to talk to numerous celebrities, plaintiff accepted a drink from one of the waitresses, circulating the crowd. The drink was a reddish-yellow mixture that tasted like orange juice, cranberry juice, and something bitter. After drinking just a portion of that drink, plaintiff began to feel woozy and lightheaded, making her need to lie down. A photograph of an actual exemplar container used by Combs and/or his agents/employees to insert GHB into alcoholic drinks is seen below, and these are the photos included in the lawsuit that show a small plastic container that the plaintiff claims contained drugs at the party. The woman, remember, who claims she was 13 at the time, says she felt woozy and went to look for a place to lay down. Soon after, Combs entered the room along with defendant Carter and a female celebrity, Celebrity B. Plaintiff immediately recognized all three celebrities. Combs aggressively approached plaintiff with a crazed look in his eyes, grabbed her, and said, "You are ready to party." Combs then threw plaintiff toward a wall, causing plaintiff to fall. Plaintiff got up and stumbled, at which point Combs grabbed her again and threw her on the bed. At that point, Carter began removing plaintiff's clothes as she grew more and more disoriented. Plaintiff was held down by Carter as he vaginally raped her, while Combs and Celebrity B watched. After Carter was finished, he stepped back toward the wall. Combs then stepped forward and vaginally raped plaintiff while Carter and Celebrity B watched. Combs then knocked plaintiff down and attempted to force plaintiff to perform oral sex on him. She fought back, standing up quickly and punching out at the same time, hitting Combs in the neck. Taken aback, Combs stopped his attempt.
Tapes of these alleged crimes are also making their way into the public spotlight. 8 of these alleged freak-off tapes have been handed over to the FBI, and they incriminate a whole lot of celebrities. The tapes prove what everyone has been claiming happened all along. Courtney Burgess, a man close to Diddy's ex-wife, allegedly handed over these tapes to the FBI. He says that he even testified in front of a grand jury.
And those statements include descriptions of what the witness says he saw on those tapes. So I asked him about that, and he answered what he could, given the limitations imposed on him after testifying before the grand jury. Out of those 8 videos, 8 celebrities, 6 men and 2 women, how many of those 8 celebrities were close to being underage or potentially underage?
2 males.
2 males. And of those 8 celebrities, how many of them were intoxicated or under the influence of?
This is going to be all speculation. I just want to preface it by he wouldn't know if
Appeared
they
to be.
were. Right.
Sure.
Appeared to
Let
be.
me
Right.
rephrase it.
Based on, yes.
Understand. Out of the 8 celebrities who were recorded having intimate relations with Sean Combs, how many of them appear to be either inebriated or intoxicated or under the influence?
All of them. All of them.
Out of those 8, how many appear to be potentially victimized? How many might have been victimizing?
I think all, to be honest, all.
Were victims
They
or
victims.
were perpetrating?
Victims.
They were all 8 were victimized.
Yeah.
Meaning
Victim.
this was happening to them and they were inebriated.
Right. Not knowing, I guess, how much proof it was in it, but they was doing it.
And of those 8, how many seemed to be potentially minors?
2 to 3, possibly 3.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.
Burgess, Gene Deal, Jaguar Wright, and Jamie Foxx. Everyone who is speaking out against Diddy is in danger. Diddy and Jay-Z aren't afraid to get their hands dirty, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to silence the people that are speaking out against them. Keep in mind that Diddy is best friends with the mayor of New York. He has connections that could do whatever he wants, even with him in jail.
She got song credits for writing for Al Green.
Take me through them not wanting to let her in the club.
She showed up to a place. Some of the people in there was loyal to some of the people she was speaking out about. They wouldn't let her in, and she wasn't going for that. She started setting it up. She started bugging up on the guys. They had to call the police on old girl. Oh, bro. Jaguar Wright get wild, bro. And if something happened to her, I just want to tell Jaguar Wright, be careful. She just went on Piers Morgan. Beyonce and Jay-Z sent Piers Morgan a cease and desist. Made Piers Morgan publicly apologize. Today, it's about to get dangerous for a lot of people. So if you out here doing what you're doing, because y'all not me. So you better be on your P's and Q's. It's about to get ugly. This is when people start to turn up dead right now. So keep that in mind.
Tony Busby, the lawyer bringing the cases against Diddy and Jay-Z, has already said that he is going after every celebrity that was connected to these crimes. So far, more than 300 victims have come forward, and all their crimes have the same pattern. Diddy would and abuse the victims by force. Diddy and Jay-Z are just 2 of the names on this list, and once these other abusers are exposed, the biggest sex trafficking ring in the history of Hollywood will fall.
We intend to name people in these lawsuits. We're not going to do it in interviews. We're not going to do it, without doing our due diligence, because obviously, these types of allegations are very hurtful to people if they're not true, and very hurtful, frankly, if they are true. But if they're true, you shouldn't have been in the room and you shouldn't have been participating. So I anticipate that we're going to start filing lawsuits, and it may not be big names at first, but we have a long list of names, and you might imagine in situations like this, that when a victim tells us that this person was in the room or this person participated, we want to do as much due diligence as humanly possible before we file that case, because in the United States, in almost every state, public filings are in fact public, and when you name somebody in a lawsuit, the press is going to pick it up, and we're aware of that. So we're going to make sure that we dot our I's and cross our T's, and I expect that there will be some people named in these lawsuits that will raise some eyebrows. Another instance, another minor, told allegedly by Sean Combs that he would make him a star, but he needed to visit with him in private about it, away from his parents. Once they were in a private area, allegedly Mr. Combs made the victim perform oral sex upon him. Another incident, an individual 15 years old at the time, flown to New York City to attend a party, was and then taken into a private room, allegedly in the presence of Mr. Combs, where this female individual, minor, was raped, and then other individuals took turns raping her. Another individual, 26 at the time of the occurrence, was picked up allegedly by Mr. Combs and several other people in a black SUV from the airport, was given one drink in the SUV, and then literally woke up the next day not knowing what had happened, but with pain and damage to both her vagina and her ass, where she then went to the hospital. She was missing her underwear and her shoes. Another instance, an individual, this time not a minor, attended a group dinner, allegedly with Sean Combs in Miami. She wasn't drinking because she was pregnant, but whatever she drank at the table, apparently, at least according to her, was laced with something. She blacked out, and she woke up in the same bed, again allegedly, with Mr. Combs in his mansion in Miami. Her vagina and her ass were torn and sore.
The allegations against Diddy and others are piling up, and Hollywood's darkest secrets are finally coming to light. What do you think about Jamie Foxx's claims and the evidence being uncovered? Is this the beginning of the end for some of the biggest names in the industry? Let us know your thoughts and predictions in the comments below.